everybody, my name is Amanda Batista. I'm the Associate Editor of Retail TouchPoints. And today I'm here with Jeff Marker, who's the Senior Vice President of Retail at Junction Solutions, and Terri, who's the Executive Director of Finance and Administration for Simon Pearce. Thank you both for being with us today.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
So we're here at the Javits Center in New York City, NRF 2012. So Terri and Jeff, I wanted to ask you a little bit about your initial expectations and kind of overall perception of the show so far. How do you feel, Terri?
Very interesting. I haven't been to a show like this before and finding it very informative. Great. And a lot going on.
Excellent. How about you, Jeff?
Well, we're very excited about the show. There's a lot going on. From the looks of things, the retailers have really turned out in large numbers for this year's show, and I hope that translates into confidence moving into next year.
Excellent. So, Jeff, can you speak to a little bit about what Junction Solutions is showcasing here?
Well, like I said, it's a big show for us, and we're here talking about our Microsoft multi-channel retail solutions. We focus on multi-channel, so it's helping our customers in the store, online, through whatever mobile devices their consumers are using, to really connect and take away those barriers that have been in place in the past.
Yeah. To that end, there's really a proliferation of channels, online, mobile, like you said, tablet technology. So how can retailers really tap into these channels to create that ultimate customer-centric experience?
Okay. Well, I talk about customer-centricity a lot, and I think what online, mobile, and social are, it's really about the consumer who's now empowered to shop the way they want, to buy the products that they want to buy, to talk with their friends and their colleagues about things that are interested to them.
Right.
And so really what multi-channel is about is it's about enabling the consumer, and the retailers are really having to understand how their customers shop so that they can connect with them in whatever that best way is.
Excellent. And so to that end, Terri, Simon Pearce is working with Junction Solutions. So can you tell us a little bit about how you're using technology to improve the overall business?
Yes, we have been focusing a lot in the last year with how do we connect with our customers,
okay,
and how do we make our customers' interaction with us more seamless. We operate on the web, we have retail stores, and we also have wholesale customers, and we have people that can just call in and chat with us through our catalog. So wanting to be able to create an experience for them that is consistent amongst all channels and works together with them.
So can you share an example of how that technology ultimately has benefited your customers?
Yeah, it's a little early right now. We just went live October 19th, but we can already feel the momentum of the way we think about how we connect with customers and how we might be able to utilize the technology that we've bought into to better serve our customers. We've also seen some smaller things, although they have very big impact already, which is things like how fast an order goes from being placed to being picked and shipped. It goes through the process much faster. And our ability to offer our gift certificates, gift card program through all channels and have them work in all channels, which has been two really great accomplishments.
Excellent. Are there any kind of lessons learned or tips or tricks that you would share with retailers from your work with Junction?
Yeah, it's really important to think about your long and short-term goals as a company and how those interplay with what your customers' expectations are, both in terms of technology and in terms of the way these are serviced. And so taking a really good look at that before you make any leaps into technology and understanding how are you going to use that technology to meet those needs. Really important.
Great. So Jeff, what are some of the overall common objectives and pain points that retail customers come to you with?
As a technology vendor, I think a lot of people would answer that question, well, I think overcoming technology change is big, and maybe they think of that in terms of bits and bytes, but what we find working with our customers is really about managing the people through those changes. And so in a lot of ways, implementing new technology is an easy task compared to the complexities of helping an organization change the way they do business every day. Each and every one of those employees waking up saying, I'm going to work today, but I'm going to do something different than what I've done for the last 5 or 10 years in my job. So really managing through those kinds of changes, helping our customers do that. And Simon Pearce was really good about the way that they enabled their associates and employees and the people doing the manufacturing to manage through that change. You had a program that was, get on the bus and understand why is this important to me? Why am I doing this? Why do I want to support the company through this change? And how's that going to be good for me at the end of the day?
So we talked about mobile, and we talked a little bit about some of the buzzwords, customer centricity. What do you think in 2012 will be the primary customer-facing trends in retail?
Well, as I look to the future, we're excited first and foremost by the changes that are happening in the retail space, and Microsoft, our partner, is really investing very heavily to bring about solutions that are going to allow us to connect seamlessly in this new marketplace that's been defined after the internet, in the face of all these consumer devices that we all walk around with, and whether that's something that we're using to enable an employee, the customer, or the business. I think that's the trend that we're all going to look back on this period of time and say was really important.
Excellent. Terri, did you have anything you wanted to add on the trend front?
Yes. In addition to that, we're also realizing how customers really want to connect with the companies they do business with in a very authentic way. And so it's critical that you pay attention to that, and you don't want to be forgotten. The marketplace is so big, and there's so many people on the web and so many people in social media. You really need to differentiate yourself, and you really need to stand out.
Excellent. Well, thanks so much for taking the time to tell us more about your work with Junction Solutions, and thank you for your time as well, Jeff and Terri. And thanks very much for watching.